Hey you guys, today we are having a look at Warzone Resurrection, Mutant Chronicles, the Cybertronic starter pack, and a little bit else, some other stuff. As you know, I put some money on the Kickstarter a while back, the last April of 2013, so it was about 2 weeks ago I got this, but I haven't had the time to put this up for now. I think it was 2 or like a little bit over 1 week ago maybe, yeah, whatever. But I thought that we are going to have a look at the parts. So this is the starter set, the chasseurs, and here we have their arms, as you can see. And as you can see, it is blue resin. I haven't seen that before, so that was quite interesting. And I don't know if you can see it so well here, but the details are quite good. They are really nice, actually. Whoop, big chunk of blue weird resin there. So it seems like there are some different poses there. And here we have not blue resin, their legs, the Cybertronic guys' legs. I don't know so much about the fluff of Warzone Resurrection, but they are the kind of there are different corporations that are fighting each other, and these are like the more technological team. So it's kind of a diesel punk theme of it. Really good details, really nice. I really like their armor, how it looks like, and the heads are really small, as you can see, so they are really proportionate. I don't know if they may be bigger than 28 millimeters. It feels like it. Their legs are quite tall. So that was the legs, and here we have bodies and some weapons. The body seems like they are all the same, sadly enough. So I'm going to tell you what I think of this, so I will not... I don't know, I should not be too harsh about stuff, but I really like the details, how they look there. These weapons looks kind of weird. I don't really know what kind of... This looks like some kind of flamers. Here we have a look at the backs. It would have been nice if they had made some different bodies, so they were not exactly the same, every one of them. Kind of, as you can see, they're like this kind of gadget stuff to their bodies or so. They were kind of weird. And you got some bases for them here, and some cards, I think. Yeah, here we have the chasseurs. No, it's the Eversaur. There is, I think, okay, maybe whatever. I will see if I can find them later. But that was the chasseurs. I got 5 more of them in this pack. So the next thing we're going to take a look at are the armored chasseurs that I ordered as an add-on pack, so be right back. And now we are going on to the armored chasseurs. The legs are kinda much the same, it looks like, maybe some small differences. And we have some shoulder pads there, as you can see. This is what they look like from behind. Really crisp details there. So they were pretty much like your kind of Forge World kind of resin, it feels like, with a big chunk here and these little small flaps of resin, or what you say. But there I can't see any like mold lines, and that is kind of incredible, I think. majority of miniatures that you buy have some kind of mold lines, but these ones, I don't know if I can see any. I don't think so. So that is kind of cool. And here we have some weapons they have, and some shoulder pads and their armored hands and their armored gauntlets. This blue resin looks like candy, by the way. I think. And here we have the bodies there. That looks kind of incredible. All the bodies are sadly enough the same too, but they look incredibly good. Like, I really like the design of their bodies and the armor, and I don't know, these weapons though, their poses will be kinda static or stiff, or what you say, probably. It feels like, because like everyone are shooting with one hand, and the same thing with the chasseurs, what it seems like the normal chasseurs. So their poses might look kinda stiff. There we have the backs of the armored carapaces, and that looks incredible. I don't know if you can see the details as good as I can, but they look super crisp and really sharp and good. Incredibly cool details. I really love it. That was the bodies, and here we have the heads. Kind of look cool. Masks there, like some gas mask looking things, one that are covering the whole face of this dude. Everyone are bald, so really good details, and they look so proportionate, so that's cool. And you get these cards too. I don't know if I have the cards to the chasseurs, so we'll have a closer look at that. But here are the armored chasseurs. That is kind of what they will look like. And there are these other like stat cards and things. Error corrected. Experimental anti-mag armor. One more. And this one's a fragmentation slugs. So yeah, they have these different kind of stat cards with, or abilities and so on, and this stat card. See what it looks like. Oh, there's even more on the back. Crazy. That's crazy. Yeah. Really good looking stuff anyway. So, and we will go on with the next miniature. And here is a dude's name that I don't even remember. So sorry for that. But he is some kind of a special unit, and one of the faces kind of look like a Necron face, and the other one is like a full covered mask. I will use the full covered mask because I don't want this guy to look like a Necron. So he looks like he is a complete robot of some kind. Unlike the other guys that kind of look like humans too. So that was that dude. And we will go on with the next one. And here, guys, we have the big ass Evrasaur. He's called, yeah, Evrasaur. And I don't know if he's some kind of a heavy or a hero or something like that, but he is huge. Like, that thing is his gun. Oh shit. And the details are so freakishly good. He is a really hulking behemoth with all this kind of tubes and stuff sticking to him, and his head is so tiny in comparison to his body. There is his fist. Dude, he looks like a beast, and these details are incredible. There is his back, as you can see, and wow, I mean, the details are incredible on this one. I really love it. Really love it. So if you guys are looking for an alternative, like, science fiction future game, diesel punk, this will probably be one of the hottest thing to go after then. It is, yeah, their miniatures are great. So that was it about miniature, and here we have some stat cards for the Evrasaur. huge guy. More stuff there, and he have also some what do you call it, skills or stuff, abilities, microquake induction, force field, another force field, personalized shield generator. So they have this all kind of stuff that will be used in the game. And yeah, that was the miniatures, and I also got some of these like markers that you can paint up, I guess, for the Cybertronics. And when we're on it, we can have a look at the other cards. There are this kind of game cards here that you can use. Wait. There are quite many of them. So, reactors. The reactor. Laser beam. Reversed resonation. There are like this, all of these bonded thermals, all of these different cards that do different stuff. Infrared goggles. Take aim. So it's quite interesting. I don't really know how it plays out, but it feels different somehow that there are so many cards that are seems to be in use in the game, and still I think you use dices. Yeah, so that was about that. There was some more cards, I guess, but see if we can taxation or something empty charge. Yeah, all those kind of different cards, as you can see, and that was the Cybertronic stuff. I am going to send a package to Sergeant Tristan too, so here is a fast look at that. We won't say anything more with that, so that one is going to Sergeant Tristan. So if you want to see more of that, you have to look at his channel in the future, because they will arrive at him, I guess, maybe a week from now. So yeah. So that is about it for the packages. About the starter pack and some other stuff to the Cybertronics in Warzone Resurrection. I think overall the miniatures look great and so on, and they did an incredible job on the time that they did. But so I understand that they pushed up the release, or when they send out the miniatures, they pushed it up sometimes, but that is understandable that they did that because of how many miniatures they made and so on. So that is incredible how many they did on under a year, I mean. So great job for the guys on Prolos Games, and but they shouldn't set a fast date on things when they don't really know when they should release it or so, or send away the stuff. But still, it's a superb, great job of them, of all the minis they have made and so on, because they have got such good feedback from their fans and all of the guys that have bought this stuff. So I'm still waiting for my heavy weapons and heads add-on pack, so I want to put these guys together like before, sometimes in February. I want to get that stuff, so you have to see it later than in the future on my channel to see that. That is about it for me now, guys. Thank you for watching and have a good one.